Hey, bonjour Nantes, bonjour Yann. Well, I'm Fernando Mendes from Lisboa. I was born in France at Tours, but I'll address to you in English because my French is almost gone by now. Um, 10 years ago, we started the Portuguese co-working scene. In fact, one of the first co-working spaces here is turning 10 years in this week. My own space will be 10 years next February. Um, so I think it's time to look back and check what went good and also what is not looking so good today, because well, a lot of stuff is going on with the co-working scene at this point. Um, since 2009, we had more than I think 4,000 co-workers at Co-work Lisboa. It's a lot of people. They are everywhere in the world right now. Until 2 or 3 years ago, we could feel a true community here at Co-work Lisboa. But what we feel now is the place is changing, both in speed, because nomads come and go fast, and also scale, because more and more people come to the city, changing its nature. So Lisboa is changing a lot because of this coming and go of so many people. In fact, from the very beginning, I thought co-working would be a way of fighting the speed and scale problem we all live in. And it proved to be wrong. I was wrong because co-working has become an open source code in a way one can use for anything, really anything. And that's why we now see the formal world adopting co-working as a salvation for all kinds of problems. And man, they have problems right now. So think about banks, think about even the states, the countries. They all see co-working as something that they can stick or glue to anything, and I will save the companies or anything, in fact. And because I think I was wrong, I've been discussing two new concepts with friends. One of them is the concept of no working, and more people right now is discussing the installation or the launching of places where one can do anything but work. So you would go to this place, and the only thing that you can't do is working, in fact, and that means something. And the other concept is I've been showing it to Jan and discussing it a bit because it's a thing, just like he said, and it's called CoWrong, as a bad example of what co-working should not be. And again, there's a lot of examples right now of places and projects that seem like something that is wrong. It's not really co-working, it's something else, and for me, it's wrong. Well, but on the good side of it, and I believe in the end, good always win, I'm really proud of a very special project I have right now at Co-work Lisboa. Not Co-work Lisboa, in fact, because I have a new company. It's called Now, No Office Work. And this new project I'm helping grow at Now Beato. That's my new place in Lisboa. I'm really proud of it because it's called manicômio. I think you use the same word in French, manicômium, and English people call it asylum. So that's the place where mentally ill people are treated. But that's all they do at these places. They treat people for their diseases. In my place, mentally ill people happen to be great artists as well. So that's what we do with them. That's not a project by me. I'm just supporting the project with my place and with my help as a designer as well. And it's an amazing project because, at the end, it's the absolute evidence of good co-working, because it's about the core values of co-working. We have people, they have mental issues, but that's not what define them. They share the place with other co-workers, so maybe they have a designer or a programmer or a developer or a marketeer next to them, and they just do their work. They paint. We have sculptures. We have people writing, people illustrating. So it's really amazing. And I was talking about the core values of co-working, and of course they are openness, free talk, having regulars coming and go, so people that are a family. And of course it's about diversity or diversity in all its forms, and I mean all its forms. So instead of speeding, my recommendation is that you slow down or even stop for a while. Instead of scaling, keep small. We don't want to be great again, just like the moron in the States. We want to be happy again. So thank you.